Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Go inside Alexis Bellino and John Janssen's last celebration before their wedding. The RHOC couple traveled to Las Vegas for their newlyweds weekend. See which Bravo celebrities were in attendance. Alexis Bellino enjoyed one last hurrah before walking down the aisle. Just weeks before her wedding to John Janssen, the Real Housewives of Orange County alone headed to Las Vegas for a newlyweds weekend. Alexis was, of course, joined by her fiancé, as well as a small group of friends, including RHOC alum Joe De La Rosa and the McBee dynasty. Real American Cowboys cast member Galina Solkovska. We just arrived to our two-story Marquis Villa at Virgin's Hotel. Alexis captioned a September 5 reel. And oh, my gosh, I'm speechless, and what an amazing start to our NEALRLYWDS weekend. Alexis proceeded to show off the suite's next-level amenities, like the private outdoor patio with a soaking tub and shower, a private elevator, and a spacious entertainment room. "Oh, this is so cool. Whoa," the OC mom said as she made her way through the villa. "Oh, babe, our own private jacuzzi, entertainment room. Oh, we're having a party in here tonight, honey." After settling into their room, Alexis and John met up with their friends at the Grand Canal Shops. The couple was treated to a semi-private shopping experience at Stuart Weitzman, where Alexis ended up finding her wedding bag. The couple was also joined by News reporter Spencer Lubitz, as well as Joe and Galina. "The way we are so ready to celebrate our girl on her newlyweds weekend with John," Joe declared in an Instagram story. "Just got to Vegas, and look at who we're here to celebrate. I'm happy and excited. We're here to celebrate our girl this weekend. It's our last celebration," Alexis said, before adding that her wedding was around the corner. Following the shopping trip, the group headed to Mott 32 Las Vegas, an upscale restaurant specializing in contemporary Chinese cuisine. Joe shared the delicious-looking dishes via Instagram, posting a video of the Peking duck entree, sautéed asparagus, the Maine lobster fried rice, and more. But the celebration didn't end there. The party then made their way to Liam's Den and Bubble Bar, and then to Flight Club Darts USA, where they enjoyed a friendly darts competition. Best ending to the night. Alexis wrote about the latter stop. "Our champ was." According to their online wedding registry, Alexis and John will exchange "I do's" on October 3. The former housewife previously described her wedding as unconventional. "We're not doing a typical wedding," she said during an interview at Bravo HQ. "We're changing it up. We have a couple of creative ideas. I'm not walking down an aisle, but my son James Bellino did ask to give me to John, so we're gonna have to figure that out because I don't want to walk down an aisle." Learn more about Alexis and John's fast-approaching wedding and which housewives received an invite. When Alexis Bellino and John Janssen announced their engagement earlier this year, Bravo fans lit up with excitement. The pairing felt like reality TV destiny. Two larger-than-life personalities, each with their own history in the Real Housewives universe, now stepping into a shared future. But before the aisle, before the vows, and before the cameras inevitably catch their first married disagreements, there was one unforgettable evening, their last celebration before the wedding. And as anyone who knows Alexis and John could predict, it was anything but ordinary. Setting the scene, a golden glow in Newport. The couple's soiree took place in Newport Beach, the coastal backdrop that has defined Alexis' life since her Real Housewives of Orange County days. The setting was a private oceanfront estate borrowed from a close friend, where the Pacific shimmered in the late summer light. The theme? Golden hours, golden hearts. Everything was bathed in champagne hues, from flickering candles to cascading floral arrangements of white roses and orchids kissed with gold leaf. Lanterns hung from tall palms, swaying in the salty breeze, while live acoustic duos strummed mellow covers of 90s love songs. Guests described it as ethereal but relaxed, a reflection of how Alexis and John wanted the night to feel. Glamorous, yes, but centered on joy and intimacy. It wasn't a rehearsal dinner, Alexis explained to one friend during cocktail hour. It wasn't a bachelor or bachelorette party. It was just one last celebration, one more moment to soak in love before everything shifts. The guest list: familiar faces and fresh bonds. Of course, where Alexis Bellino goes, celebrities follow. Tamra Judge, despite her roller coaster friendship with Alexis, showed up with her trademark energy, joking that she was ready to officiate if needed. Heather Dubrow made a chic entrance in a metallic gown, sipping tequila soda while whispering with John about yacht clubs. Even Shannon Beater, John's high-profile ex, was the subject of whispered speculation, though she was not present. Instead, the crowd leaned heavily on Alexis and John's closest family and longtime friends. Alexis's 3 children, James, Melania, and McKenna, each made touching speeches later in the evening, while John's adult daughter offered heartfelt words about welcoming Alexis into their family. It was a reminder that beneath the reality TV spectacle, this marriage was deeply about blending 2 families into one. The toasts, laughter, tears, and a little shade. As the sun dipped into the horizon, the toast began. A close friend of John's joked about how he had retired from dating after meeting Alexis, drawing loud laughter from the crowd. Alexis's son James teased his mom about her princess tendencies, but admitted he had never seen her this happy. Alexis herself took the microphone, her signature emotional delivery intact. "I've lived 1,000 lives," she told the room, her voice cracking. "I've been a wife, a mom, a businesswoman, a housewife, and through it all, I prayed for someone who would meet me in the middle, love me for exactly who I am. John is that person." John followed, keeping it short but heartfelt. "This isn't just the last celebration before our wedding," he said, glancing at Alexis with a grin. "It's the first celebration of forever. Cue the tears, cue the champagne flutes clinking, and cue the perfectly timed fireworks show that burst above the ocean minutes later." Fashion. Alexis in goddess mode. Naturally, Alexis stunned in her chosen look. She wore a flowing ivory gown with a plunging neckline, cinched at the waist with a golden belt. Her long, honey-toned hair cascaded in soft waves, adorned with delicate pins that caught the candlelight. John kept it classic in a crisp white suit, sans tie, exuding that relaxed yet sharp Newport energy. Several guests whispered that Alexis' look could have been a wedding gown in itself, though she assured them she had something even bigger planned for the real day. If this was the preview, the main event promises to be dazzling. The vibe. Part glam, part family dinner. What made the evening uniquely Alexis and John's was its balance. Yes, there was plenty of champagne, a dance floor, and enough glamorous gowns to rival a Bravo reunion. But there were also barefoot kids chasing each other along the sand, plates of comfort food like truffle fries and sliders passed around, and spontaneous groups singing when the band played "Don't Stop Believin'." It felt like 2 worlds colliding, one guest said. "You had the Housewives sparkle, but you also had genuine family warmth. It wasn't staged, it was real."